Hey folks, BlackCross here, and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts Ultimania video. And today's Ultimania video is part 2 of the Kingdom Hearts Heartless ranking video. In the first one, we discussed mostly about the enemies. I didn't do the bosses, which really, in all honesty, I should have done, considering how we're going to do this list now. But I figured, at the time that I did that video, I decided to exclude the bosses because there was more regular Heartless enemy than there was bosses. Whereas in this case, however, though, I decided to include the bosses because of the different variances and stuff of that nature. It was more of like, I suppose you could say these are event bosses, so they have different themes and looks to them, different colorization perhaps even for that matter. But with that being said, I figured we'd just go ahead and go through all of the different new Heartlesses in Union Cross. So we're going to go through all, and I've numbered them, over 200 different Heartless designs in total. And it's like, ooh boy, this is gonna be a while. So I'm gonna do something different. So I'm going to change the screens to where it looks like this, and we're going to speed run through all of the different Heartlesses, mostly due to editing purposes and stuff like that. I feel like this will be a little bit easier for me to manage, but we will see how that goes at the end of the video. But for the moment, these are all different Heartlesses in Union Cross. Some of them are somewhat the same, but they have a different style to them, even a different theme, especially with Japan culture involved and everything of that nature, which you'll see in a little bit. So we're going to speed run through all of this, because otherwise this would probably be a 2-hour video, and I don't think a lot of people want me to go through it. So I'm going to try not to involve too much on the Heartless designs, unless there's like something different. But there is one thing I should warn you, and that is, if they are Christmas themed, there's a good chance that they're going to be high up on the rank. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first one we have is a GIF Shadow. And, well, to be perfectly honest, I like the design. The hat kind of throws it off a little bit for me, but for the most part, it's a present. You know, it's about as simplistic as you're going to get. Just stick a Shadow Heartless into a box, and then there you go. Instant cuteness. So I'm probably going to give this a B. We have Lion Dancer, which is obviously Japanese themed. It's pretty cool looking, but in all honesty, it's not as cool as it could have been. It looks a little goofy, so I'm going to probably label this as a C. Candy Apple, this one's obviously Dwarf Woodland themed due to Snow White, with the poison apple and everything like that. I kind of like how it looks, especially how it's drawn up towards the mouth. But I'd probably give this one probably a C as well. Poison Apple, more themed color towards the actual poison apple that the witch used to poison Snow White. But it's just a variant as well compared to the Candy Apple. I'd probably label this one as a C as well. Flower Rider, I think this one's like a spring theme. But I'm probably going to label this one as like probably a B, but I think there's a good chance I'm probably going to say it right now and say it's a C, mostly because there are other Rider Heartlesses that are cooler looking than this. Such as this one, Rodeo Rider. This one is going to be an instant A because I like how it looks. It's goofy, it's funny, and it's got a little bit more work into it, I think. I like it, personally. This is a cute one. Just stick a Heartless and piece of clothing and see what happens. This one ends up pretty cute looking. I like it. So I'm probably going to say this one's probably an A. High Heel Boot. Still funny looking just to see. I'm probably going to label this one as an A as well because I like it. And then we have Skirt. Much like the britches. A as well. Cloudy Sunrise. Mount Fuji themed, I believe. I kind of like it. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like what you would call one of those possessors from 358 over 2 days. But I'm probably going to give this one an A as well. I like how it looks. I do like it. Pink Posies. Cherry Blossom themed. Not going to lie, I like the design on this one. I really do. but I'm not a big fan of pink. So, probably gonna just put this one as a B, but it's a really good design. I like it. Chocolate Gargoyle. You might as well just say, Chocolata Revenge or something like that. Because, dadgum, if this does not summon diabetes, I don't know what will, because this is ridiculous. But I like it. I'm probably going to label this one as like an A. White chocolate, I love white chocolate naturally. White chocolate is my favorite type of chocolate, next to like dark chocolate. Milk chocolate these days, I'm not a big fan of milk chocolate as much these days, but dark chocolate and white chocolate are really good. I'm not sure if those are like cookies or if those are pancakes. If they're pancakes, that'd be a little bit weird, I think. But it's not as cool looking compared to the chocolate one, so I'm going to probably label this one as like a B. Gargoyle Wizard could easily be mistaken for a normal gargoyle version if it wasn't for like the different texture designs, so I'm probably going to label this one like a C. Darkling, now despite the fact that this is technically a different species, it's still ranked within the Heartless category for some reason, according to Wikipedia. I don't think it is a Heartless, but if it is a Heartless technically, we might as well go ahead and rank this one as well. I'm going to rank this one as like probably a B. It's kind of like a, I don't know, it kind of reminds me kind of like a thief type looking Heartless. It's pretty interesting looking. Flappy Bug. This one's obviously from Wreck-It Ralph series and stuff like that in Union Cross. Just kind of, the way it texturized, it kind of reminds me from Recodus. So I'm just going to label this one as a C. Paralyzed Platoon. Aside from the fact that they are different color looking, they just look like the regular bat looking ones. Not the bats, but the regular flyer ones. I'm probably going to label this one as a C. Shadow Witch. I like this one a lot. I do like it. I'm going to label this one as like probably, I think it's cute. I think I'll label it as an A. Shadow Magician, A. I like the investment looking. Flaffy Rider. While this one's more tech-based, I probably put this one as a B. I'm not a big fan of it compared to the Magician or the Witch. Pumpkin Soldier. Seriously, in all honesty, if this was done in 3D animation and stuff like that, this would look killer. This would look awesome. I love the design. I love how it looks. So I'm going to label this one as a A tier. Diver. This is an actual like scuba diving gear looking one. And I'm probably going to label this one as like a B. I do like this one. Large Snowman. The large body as a large snowman. I love this one. This one's going to be an easy A tier for me. Ringmaster, I like the design of it. I do like how it looks. It's got all sorts of different designs to it, from the hat to the staff and everything. I like this one. This is an A. Violet Waltz. I'm going to put this one as like a D. You could easily mistaken this one for one of the regular Bell Heartlesses, and you wouldn't even know a difference. Wicked Watermelon. This one's not too bad. Obviously, it's themed towards summer and stuff like that. This one this version, however, though, I would label this one as like a C. The next tier up, Large Watermelon, I would label it as a C as well. And then we have the Huge Watermelon, which the only difference, aside from it probably being bigger, is that it has an extra little minion on top of his head for like the sprouting of an extra watermelon. But I'd probably label this one as like a B. I do like the bigger one. Festive Fireworks. This one's going to get a C. The large one, I probably give this one a B. I do like the advancement that they give it. Give a little bit more evolution. And then we have a huge one, which is more decor, more festive than ever. Obviously celebrating the end of the, I believe it's the end or beginning of summer in Japan. I'm not sure. But they usually have a fireworks festival or something like that. This one, I'm going to label it as like an A. I like how it stands out. It's really cool, especially with the color designs and stuff like that. I love how it looks. Jack-o'-lantern, pumpkin theme. I kind of like it. I do like it. I'm going to label that one as an A. It's cute looking. I like it. Round rice cake, Japanese themed. Probably label this one as a B. Large rice cake, it's a little bit more festive looking. Probably give this one an A. Bitter macaroon, I've never had a macaroon, so I don't know the appeal for it. From what I can understand, they're kind of like a cookie. So I don't know why they've gotten so popular over the past couple of years all of a sudden. But I'd probably label this one as a C. Mighty Macaroon, probably label that one as a C. It's not much different other than different color textures, it looks like. Swaying Spooky. or Sway and Spook. I like how this looks. This looks really detailed. I like this. It's a ghost with like a sorcerer's looking thing. I love it. This one's definitely going to be an A. Wandering Spook. It's kind of like the same way, except different colorized. I'm not a fan of this color though, so I'm going to give this one a B. Emerald Soda. However way you want to pronounce it, I'm going to label it right here. But I probably label this one as a C as well. It's kind of like it's kind of like the Bell Heartless, except with wings. Amber Opera, I believe it's Amber Opera. Same thing, C. Cherry Ape. Obviously dedicated to the Cherry Blossom Festival. I love how this one looks. It's got a lot going on and everything like that. So this one's going to be an A tier for me. Wild Shaman, I love the look of this one. I'm going to label this one, though, however, a B rather than an A. Red Bandit, I love the color of this one. I think I like this one better than the regular bandits. And that says a lot. The bandits I like. This one I like even more so. This one's going to be an A tier as well. Swordsman, this is actually a dedication in Japan culture as Kids Day. So this is supposedly like a kid's outfit or something like that. I'm not sure what the themanology behind this is and stuff like that. But this is based on Kids Day in Japan. But I like this design. I really do. I kind of wish we saw this one in like the Land of Dragons from Kingdom Hearts 2. This one would have been really cool to see. But I'm going to label this one as an A as well. Rush Ghost. I love the boxing gloves. I love it. It makes it cute looking. It's definitely got more of a Frankenstein look to it. So I'm going to label this one an A. Shred Ghost. It's obviously themed towards a werewolf. I don't like it as much as I care about the Rush Ghost. So I'm going to probably label this one as a B. Trick Ghost. However, though, I do love that one. That one's a good one. So that one's an A. Margarle. I believe that's how you got Margarle. Because it's not a gargoyle. It's a Margarle. Which is a weird way of pronunciation. The way it does to my mouth. Either way, though, I love the design. It's very detailed. It's got a lot going on for it. Especially with the chain ball and stuff. I love that look. It's so crazy looking. So I'm going to label that one as an A. Circus Balloon. What have they done to you? Shadow Ball. It kind of makes me think that it is a Shadow Ball variant design, but more birthday themed. It's just goofy looking, but I'm going to give it a B. Armored Warrior. I love how this looks. This looks so freaking cool. It's just, oh my gosh, that's so cool looking. I'm going to give that one an A. Pleasure Dog. I love this design. It's so crazy as to how simplistic it kind of makes it look from the back, but the front's got a lot going on towards it. I love this one. This is an A. Reverse Defender. Compared to the other two designs, this one doesn't spark that much enthusiasm other than the fact it looks like an advanced Defender. So I'm going to label this one as a C. I'm not very feeling the design of it. Upright Defender. Color-wise, it makes it look a little bit better, admittedly, but no different. C as well. High Wizard. I don't like how this one looks in terms of like the color and detail design. So I'm going to label this one as a C as well. Savage Wizard. I kind of like this one though. I do like this one. This kind of reminds me of like a D&D Heartless. You know, it's like the Heartless world entered in the realm of D&D. It looks warmed. Like obviously warm clothing and stuff like that. But I do like the design of this one. So I'm going to label this one as a B, I think. Yeah, B. Noble Wizard. It kind of has that same 5 as the last one, but I don't care much for this one, so this one's a C as well. Trick Wizard. Not a fan of his design. I'm going to label it as a C as well. Dark Plant. Might as well just give it a D. They didn't go any further than just giving it a dire plant look, and it could have gotten better, but it's a plain plant looking thing, so it's going to be a D. Red Rose, on the other hand, has got a lot going on with it, though. It's got a lot going on with it. I like this one, so I'm going to label this one as a B. White Rose. Oh, dear Lord. Don't let the Queen of Hearts see this one. We'll all be beheaded. Someone needs to paint the roses red. But White Rose, I like this one as well. This one's going to get a B as well. Creepy Bouquet. Wow, that is quite the bouquet of flowers. I kind of like it. I do. I'm going to give this one a B. Prank Bouquet. The blue's a little bit much compared to the previous one. This one's a little bit much in terms of blue. so I'm probably going to give this one a C. Rainy Loudmouth, probably give this one a C. Terrible Totem. I like how Christmas themed it looks. It's cute looking, especially the little Heartless that's just hanging on the bag there. I like it. It's going to get an A. Easter Bunny. It's very cute looking design. I like it. I probably give this one a an A as well. Warlock Step. I like this one. Probably just give this one a B though. Upright Warlock. Not a fan of the color texture though. This one gets a C. Reverse Warlock. C as well. Not a fan of his color. Raging Reindeer. Christmas themed rabbit dog look. I have to say, I'm kind of surprised they made it more of a reindeer look, but I like it. I like the look of it. So this one's gonna get an A as well. Rush Sheep. I'm not sure what, cause I'm not sure what theme variant I'm seeing here. I want to say the Year of the Sheep, but I may be completely, absolutely wrong. I'm not sure. I would have to look into it myself. But I'd probably give this one a C. Golden Hook. Probably give it a C. It just looks like a regular hook back to me, but that's just what I see. It's golden hook back, but it's no different than a normal hook back to me. False Master. The book type Heartless looking ones and stuff like that. I kind of like the color, but it's not that big of a impact, so I'm just going to give it a C. Incognito. I like the theme, pun names they went with. Incognito. But in terms of looks, it's Easter theme bomb. I'd just probably give this one a C. Shenanigans. I'm not even sure how you would want to pronounce that. That's just... Ooh boy. They had to do some work on the pronunciation of these pun names, but C as well on those. Escaped. Oh gosh, these puns are actually getting worse now. C. Egg growth. This one I'd probably give, if it wasn't for the fact that I like the gears and everything like that. I think this one's just a D. The gray kind of throws it away, I'm afraid. So it's gonna be a D for me. Prize egg. I'm starting to get tired of these egg-looking things, so this one's going to be a D. Money egg, D. Sparkler, on the other hand, though, it's got a different-looking design to it. I do like this one. It's got, like, an actual, like, Japanese handmade bomb look. I like it. So I'm going to give this one a B. Cherry Kaboom. So tiny looking, so tiny. I'm going to give this one probably a, probably give this one a C. Silver Hammer Frame. I do like this one. I do like it. They're different variants. I'm going to give this one a B. The gold hammer, though, I love this color. I love the color look of this one. This one's an A. And then we have Brick Hammer. We actually have what looks like a Minecraft Heartless. This one's an A. I love it. Red Gummy Copter. I'm gonna say this one's probably a, I'll give it a C. Noble Soldier. I love the detailing on this guy. It's very advanced compared to a normal, Spear Heartless Soldier and everything. I love this one. Probably give this one a B. Gummy Hammer. I don't see the hammer, but daggum if I see the gummy bot. That's pretty cool looking. I'm gonna give this one an A. Grilled Glider. Not a fan of his design. It's a little bit fishy looking. Literally looks like a fish. Probably give this one a C. Dual Rondal. I love this one. As we have discussed, I don't know if I decide to put it in or not, just because they were usually labeled as like rare or boss Heartless. But I love the dual blade looking Heartlesses. They look cool. They look awesome. So I'm going to label this one as an instant A. Bag o' Jewels. I like the design of this one. This kind of makes me think of like Scrooge McDuck in a way, but I like this one. I'm going to give this one an A. Bag of Coins. Starting to lose its interest due to color and the coins. The jewel ones makes it a little bit interesting, but this one's just lost due to color variance. So I'm probably going to give this one a C. Coal. C. I like the color, don't get me wrong, but coal... Nah, just C. Bag o' Gifts, Christmas themed. Oh dear Lord, what have they done to... What have I done to this face? I didn't even realize what I've done to the face here. That's not what it's supposed to be. in terms of like the color theme and stuff like that. If I hadn't done that, it probably would have looked a heck of a lot better. But I would have given this one an A. But ooh, that texture. What have I done to it? Bago points. Literally like the Bago gifts, except it's towards points. The color, I kind of like it. I do kind of like it. Don't care much for the point theme and everything like that. I do like the color, though. I do. I want to say that it's probably an A as well. I do like the color of it. Nosy Mole. The Seven Dwarfs. It's dopey. It's just been turned into a Heartless. A. Pester Jester. I want to give this one an A. I do like how it looks. Weeble Wobble, I love how this looks. This is so cool looking. Instant A. It literally makes me think of the Seven Dwarfs in that dance scene and everything like that. That's just so cool looking. Strange Tree, Christmas themed actually. That's interesting. They made a Christmas themed looking one. I love this one though. This one gets an instant A for me. Swaying Cactus, it's more candy themed, obviously, for the candy video game in Wreck-It Ralph and stuff. Probably give this one a C though. I'm not a fan of the color or the candy theme. Not a fan of it. Circus Clown. Probably give this one a... I'm feeling a B. It's still as cute looking as the other one that we saw, but not as interesting. Armored Archer. I'm going to give this one a C. Sheep Archer. I feel like the sheep kind of ruins it, so I'm going to give it a D. Perilous Archer, C. Poison Archer, the frog and snake looking one, kind of kills it for me. I'm going to give it a D. Chopper Egg, D. Wind Up Leaf Cake, D. Pretender. This is an interesting one. It's basically a mimic Heartless chess. If in Kingdom Hearts they wanted to turn some of these chesses into mimics, I want this one to pop up, because that would just throw me off every single time. I'd be like, okay, which one is this going to be? So I'm going to give this one probably a B. I like this one. I do like it. It's going to get a B, though. This one, though, King Pretender. I'm going to give this one an instant A. I love how this one looks. Nimble B? Honey Pot, which is funny because I kept thinking we actually have a Heartless for the Winnie the Pooh world. Probably going to give this one a C. Stinging Bee, a B, probably give it a C. Canoe Camel. This is actually pretty cool looking. I like the zipper part of it, because it looks like it's got two Heartless, like on stilts or whatever, trying to control this thing. It'd probably be funny looking to see it trying to move around or whatever, but I do like it. I'm going to give this one a B. Bunch of Balloons. Not a fan of how it looks. I'm going to give this one a D. Wicked Wick. A Lumiere Heartless. Wow, hard to believe. We actually have a candelabra Heartless. I love this design, though. I do love this design. I'm going to give it an A. Poison Pot. I like the design. The color, though, not a fan of. I mean, obviously, poison is going to be purple. I'm probably going to give this one a C. Ratty Rat. This one's cute. I kind of like it. I want to give it a B. It's cute. Ring-a-ding. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Bop, bop, bop. I better stop before I get into that one. I'm going to give this one a C. I like it. Piercing Knight? It's kind of weird. I don't see a spear, so I'm not sure what it's supposed to be or whatever. It's just a random knight design. But I give it a... color-wise, it probably could be better. I'm going to give it a C. Chipper Chef. Chicken. I like it. I do like it. I'm going to give this one an A. Pufferfish. Pufferfish. Kind of makes me think of Quillfish from Pokemon. Thank you, Mech, for making me think that. It does have that look design. It makes me think of that, so I'm gonna give this one a C. Gearbit, it's cool looking, but I'm gonna give it a C. Red Gearbit, it's gonna get a C as well, but advanced, I like it. Green Gearbit, C as well. Blue Gearbit, C as well. Red Gummy Saucer. This one's interesting. I kind of like it. It's probably gonna get a B. Green one, interesting looking. A B. Blue one, no different. B as well. Sleepy Snoozer. The top part's the dummy, but the bed is actually the Heartless. I like it. It's gonna get an A. I like it. Dark Wisp. Could have been easily fooled for a possessor. Not really feeling this one. I'm gonna give this one a D. Polwog, D. Sly Cat. I kind of like this one. I'm gonna give this one a C though. Wily Cat, C. Candy Plant. I've not been able to find a full image of what it actually looks like if it's ever pulled out. I don't think it ever does. If it does, it's like a brief second, so they wasn't able to catch it. But I'm going to give this one a D, because we only see the top part of it, it looks like. Sweet Squad, probably give this one a D. We'll give it a D. Unnamed Raccoon Heartless. I don't know why it's called Unnamed Raccoon. Probably because it doesn't really have one, or in terms of translation, they couldn't figure out the name. But I want to say it's kind of like Tanuki one, a Tanuki Heartless. I kind of like it. There's actually one better than this one, but I'm going to give this one a B for now. Raccoon Dog Soldier. I like how this one looks. If it was standing up, this would look cool as heck. I'm going to give this one an A. Okay, now we're finally going to get into the boss theme ones, and you're going to start to see a theme a little bit here, but as we continue on, you're going to see more of these interesting boss designs. I love these design looking ones. So, this is where we're going to enter into boss territory, so spoilers for those who probably haven't played Union Cross and probably never will, because they are locked behind permanently, so we'll probably never see these things again, unless they decide to finally do a remake of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Please, for the love of heck, make a console version of this game, and make them 3D, because these look awesome. These would look badass if they were put into the 3D format of Kingdom Hearts. These would look awesome. But we have the Dark Side Omega variant. No different than the Dark Side version, except for the red tips. The red tips actually make it kind of cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. Probably gonna give this one a B though. Guard Armor Omega. I love the gold look to it. I love it. It looks like an upgraded version of a regular Guard Armor. So I'm gonna give this one an A. I like it. Sinister Sweets. Oh dear Lord Almighty, too much culinary confections for my taste. I'm gonna give this one. I do like the design, don't get me wrong. I do like the design. Probably gonna give this one a B. Spiteful Sweets. B. Trickmaster Omega. I kind of like the color of this one. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. I'm gonna label this one though, probably a B. Jack in the Box. I like it. It's very festive looking. If it wasn't for the fact the white has been completely robbed entirely. I don't know why I did that. The way I was trying to make it, because some of these images wasn't pulling up good whenever I was looked through them and stuff like that, so I had to try to resolutionate them and transparent them and stuff like that, but it did not work. So for those that are curious, but it looks actually really cool. I kind of like it. I like the design of this one, so I'm going to label this one as an A. Egg Master. So Easter variant. Probably going to label this one though as a C. It looks more Halloween Evil-esque compared to Easter festive look. Hocus Pocus. Dadgum, if we had Hocus Pocus in Kingdom Hearts, let this one be the boss that we fight. Dadgum. This looks insane, especially with the house on top of it. Can you imagine how much bigger this Heartless would be? Dadgum. It's supposed to be a behemoth, but dadgum do I love the design of this one. This one gets an A. I cannot believe we have a Kirk Caesar variant Heartless. A Kirk Caesar, my favorite boss of all time, and we have a variant in Union Cross. It ticks me off that we don't get to see more of this, but I don't like the color. I don't like the color of it. It seems slightly copy and paste-ish. If it did a little bit more in terms of color choicement and stuff like that, instead of graying it out, right? It'd probably be better, but I'm gonna give this one a C. This one's a little bit better looking, I feel, so this one's going to get a B, but it's still cool to see. By the way, they're both called Savage Vanguard. The first one's just a regular Savage Vanguard. This one's the Omega variant. Various fins, large body in a shark's costumes. Kind of cute looking, I do like it. Probably going to give this one a B though. Shipwreck Shark. A lot more detailed on this one, but I'm going to give it a B as well. Icy Beast. It's kind of cute looking. I kind of like it. It kind of makes me think of like a Yeti look to design with ice shards coming out of his body. Probably gonna give this one a B. Lion Headliner. Kind of like it. It's pretty cool looking. Imagine if it was in actual combat. This would be fierce as all get at. I'm gonna label this one as a B. Tighted Tail. It's a pretty interesting looking one, but I'm gonna give it a C. I do like this version though, however, though. It's an Omega variant. I like it. I'm gonna label this one as an A. This one's another cool color design. I like it. A as well. Not a fan of the green, but it gets a B at least. Blue, it gets a B. Submarine Carp. This is Cyberpunk-esque design, and I love it. I'm in for it. So this one gets an A. Savage Spider, this one gets a C. Venomous Spider is pretty interesting in terms of designs. C though. C. Last one we had was a green, and it gets a C. This one gets a C as well. And it's not because it's a spider. Just to let people know, it's not just because it's a spider. Wretched Witch. This one's actually really cool. I kind of like it. It's got like bomb apples and stuff like that. Kind of makes me think of that Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse cartoon where it's like the evil witch and Mickey Mouse shenanigans and stuff. I love that episode so much. That's so funny. If you haven't seen that episode, definitely look it up somehow. That's just the funniest one of them all, in my personal opinion. This one's probably going to get a B. Gummy Hound. I love how this looks. Can you imagine fighting this thing? Dadgum, if this wouldn't be the most insane looking Heartless ever. We only see the front half of it. If we saw the full design, it would have been so badass looking, I bet. This is awesome looking. This one gets an instant A in my book. That's cool as heck. Assault Dragon, I kind of like it. I like it really well. I'm probably going to give this one, though, a B. If it was a little bit better, it'd probably be cooler looking, but it's still cool. I like it. Holiday Sled. You know what's coming, guys. You know what rank I'm going to give this one compared to the last one. A. I like the festive look. It's really cool looking. Gummy Dragon. I actually like this design. I really do like it. This is actually a cool looking one. This one gets an A as well. Fortress Crab. This is an interesting one. Probably gonna give this one a C. Not a fan of the Omega variant version of this one. This one gets kind of a D. Circus Crab. I like it actually. I like it. Don't ask me why I like the circus one better, but I like it. So I'm gonna label this one kind of a B. Krabby Cake. Not sure why it's called Krabby Cake, where it's just a regular cake. Probably due to the extra arms and stuff like that. But I kind of like this one. Probably label this one as an A. Cranky Cake. This one's pretty deaf. This is pretty crazy. I like how it looks. Give this one an A as well. Queen Bee. Probably gonna give this one a B. Queen Bee Omega. B, but I'm not a fan of the color. Wayward Wardrobe. We have another Heartless variant that we can add to Beast's Castle, the wardrobe. Kind of like it. It's pretty cool looking. Probably gonna give this one a B. Enrage Elk. Gaston's Heartless. Seriously, if there was ever a Heartless design that looks like Gaston, this is Gaston's Heartless. This is what happens when Gaston gets too jealous of power and all that stuff, and he becomes a Heartless. This is his Heartless right here. This is Gaston Heartless. No one becomes a Heartless like Gaston. This is cool looking. I like it. It's an A. Wily Bandit. I kind of like this one. I do. It's not better than the Red Bandit. I feel like there's a little bit much, but I do like the design of it. It gets a B. I like it though. Close-handed Captain. This is crazy looking. This is a crazy looking Heartless. Dadgum if I don't like it. I love this one. This one's an A. Jewel Sorceress rather. This one's probably gonna get a C. Jewel Princess. I kind of like this one, but a C as well. This is Scrooge McDuck's Heartless. This is Scrooge McDuck. This is what he looks like in the movie. And this is what he's got on top of him. This is his Heartless right here. The Adventurer. But I love it. I love it. It's an A. Greedy Crotch. Holiday themed. This is a little Santa looking one. I love it. A. Gummy Adventurer. It kind of ruins this sadly. But it's a B. I'd probably label it as a B. Werewolf. I like this one. I do like it. This is actually a fluffy looking wolf Heartless. I do like it. Probably give it a B though. Mean Maiden. So in other words, this is what's her name from Cinderella? Lady Tremaine. That's her name, Lady Tremaine. I don't know why I forgot that, but apparently I did. I forgot that that was her name, Lady Tremaine. Don't ask me why, but I was thinking Lady Dimitri, but it's like, no, that's definitely not right. Lady Tremaine is her name. But that's literally her Heartless. That's her Heartless. I like it. I like it. This is by far the most coolest Heartless design ever. The coolest. If I had one S tier, it would be this, but I don't, because I didn't bother to put an S in any of it, so I'm not going to do it for this one, but this is an instant A. I love it. I love it. It's Heartless Zoom. It's literally like the Zooms, little things that we've been seeing lately and stuff like that Disney's been making and stuff. They've also got a couple of Kingdom Hearts looking ones and stuff, but I love this. I love this. This is so cute looking. I love it. It's an A. I love it. Iron Giant. I love this one. This is cool. This one's an instant A. Metal Giant. This is awesome looking. Again, if we had an S tier, this would be right up there. This would be an S tier. This is awesome looking. I love it. I want it. I want it now. But it's an A. I love it. Gear Column. I kind of like it. I do like the design of it. It's pretty cool looking. It's interesting looking. I want to give it an A. Gummy Golem. Instant A. I like it. I like the design. I like how it looks. Thorned Snake. It's not interesting to me. It looks kind of fakeish. The way I look at it, it looks it anyway. But not a fan of it. D. Martial Monkey. Literally Wukong's Heartless. I have been having a big Sun Wukong 5 going on ever since I found out about Black Myth Wukong. I've been just in this vibe for so long of having a Wukong and everything like that. This one's cool looking though. As a Heartless, this is awesome looking. I love it. I want it now. A. Royal Pretender. This is the royal version of the Pretender Heartless. A bit much, in my opinion. The crown's a little bit much. The treasure chest on top with the crown. Seriously, if you want to expose your ego to the world, this is how you do it. You got one of those fat British royal kings and stuff like that. This is the fattest of the fat. This is the biggest of the big. And holy crap, is it huge. It's a little bit much for me. This one gets a C, but dadgum if it ain't flashy. Poison Pretender. Not a fan of this one either, sadly. Probably gonna give this one a D. Perilous Pretender, a bit much, I feel like. At least we get some variants. I won't deny that. We get some different looking, mimic Heartless and everything like that. But this one gets a C. Fury Reaper. This one's actually featured in Dark Road, from what I know. And dadgum if this thing does not look threatening. I like it. But it gets a B. This one's an interesting looking one. It's very Bloodborne-esque. It gets an A. I like it. Not a fan of the green. It gets a C, sadly, due to it. This one gets a C as well, due to color, but I'm not gonna lie, it still looks pretty cool. The red, though. Daggum, if that does not look terrifying. This is pretty cool looking. That one gets an A. Instant A. Loudmouth Parade. I kind of like it. It's pretty cool looking. But this one I'm gonna give it a C. Weapon Master. This is Gilgamesh Heartless. I love Gilgamesh. He's like my favorite Final Fantasy themed character. And to see that he has a Heartless variant, dadgummit, why couldn't I fight this one in the actual games? It's so cool looking. Seriously, give it to me. It's an A. So cool looking. Mysterious Sir. This is literally Kefka's final form Heartless. This is so badass looking. It is so cool looking, and I love it. It's an instant A. Aquatic Opera, not a fan of this one. It's a C. Brilliant Opera, C as well. Ribbit Toad, it's pretty cool looking, but it's a C. Merry-Go-Roundy. This is a cool looking one. This is literally, what sparks to me about this one is like the nighttime parade that Disney would do. This is pretty cool looking. I won't lie on that one. I like it. This one gets a B. Titan. So this is where it gets interesting for the next couple ones. We get summon variant Heartlesses. Why we haven't got these kinds in frickin' the main series, I don't know why, but I would love to fight frickin' summon variant Heartlesses in the Kingdom Hearts series. This one especially. This one's cool looking. I love it. Shiva is so gorgeous looking. It's ice cream, but it's like so freaking gorgeous. I love it. Rama, seriously, a power pack. That is pretty sick, freaking insane. I love the look of it. The beer is freaking majestic. I love it. Infant, my gosh, he has a throne and is on fire. And he is on fire. I love it. Daggum if that's not awesome looking. Unfortunately though, unlike the others, Leviathan sadly isn't as cool looking. And it's probably because of this whirlpool and bubble effect. I'm not a fan of this part. The top part of it was pretty cool. If they did a little bit different design in terms of matching it all together, it'd probably be better. But due to its design, I'm going to give it a C. It's not as fantastic as the other one, sadly. Soda Spectre? Not a fan of this design look. It's a C. Mischief Bouquet! Wow, if you want to impress somebody, this is the way to do it. This is a little bit much, I feel, so this is C. Red-Nosed Chariot! The Santa Claus Heartless. I love it. Oh, it's an A. Cybug. There's a little bit of a story to it. So basically, one of the bugs from Wreck-It Ralph's Hero's Duty. That's what it was. Hero's Duty. The Cybugs ate one of the Darklings, and it became this. How that works, I do not know, nor do I claim to know. But it was pretty interesting regardless. But I'm not a big fan of it. I'm going to give it a C. This is a Cybug. This is a smaller class compared to the last one. The last one was like a higher class tier. This one's a smaller tier. So this one gets a C as well. And finally, the last Heartless. The last Heartless of Union Cross and sadly Dark Road. We did not get this one until the finale of Dark Road, which is why it took so long for me to finally get to this video. Because I was waiting for the finale of Dark Road, and I'm glad I did. Because this is the last Heartless that was revealed in Dark Road. And my gosh, if this isn't the most best looking Heartless ever designed. If you were to look at this inside of Union Cross, you wouldn't have believed what it could do. It doesn't look that big, but it's pretty majestic looking by itself. But it can change forms. This is obviously a defense form, but then it has an attack form. It's a transformer. The shield that it has, those are its blades. And it's the most awesomest looking Heartless I have ever seen. Seriously, I want a remake. I want to see Dark Road be remake. I want to see a 3D scale of these Heartlesses, and this one is one of them. This is so cool looking. I love how it looks. This is so badass. This is so freaking awesome looking. I want it. Oh my gosh. It is so cool. This one gets an instant A, but much like a couple of other Heartlesses that I've had, if I could, I would put it as S. But daggum, if this isn't the best looking one I've seen. So that is it. That is all of the Heartlesses in Union Cross / Dark Road. Unfortunately, this took a lot longer, I'm afraid. Still almost an hour. But by the time I get it edited, it will probably be close to that of maybe, I don't know, probably 40 minutes, I don't know. But either way, hope you liked this video. I'll probably do an update video in regards to tier listing the bosses and stuff. But if this wasn't the hardest thing I've ever done, I don't know what is. This was kind of... this was a lot to take in to see all the different Heartlesses. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This is BlackCross signing off. Catch you guys later.